Now that you've learned the structure of your reels, it's the time to understand your content strategy on Instagram. Now, what are content buckets? First and foremost, content buckets are themes which your content is divided into. Imagine that your content is promotional, educational, conversational, entertainment based, or simply moment marketing based. These are a few examples of your content buckets. Educational content is going to have all the tips and tricks, education about your product, services, what you do, new offers, new products, new offerings. Promotion is all about sales, offers, discounts, whatever you want to promote about your brand or your product. Conversational is about engaging content which builds relations with the customer, builds an engagement. They like to comment, they like to engage with you, you engage with them. Terribly Tiny Tales does engagement based content the best. Number 4, entertainment based content, which is all about giveaways, contests, freebies, wherein people participate and get entertained themselves. You can give a prize for some people to tag you online, some people to tag their friends online. You know the drill, right? Giveaways, how they work. If you don't, it's very simple. You give people some conditions and you select random people whatsoever in certain giveaways. You select certain people who've completed all the steps before you even take them to the next step. Apart from this, you get moment marketing based content, which is as simple as any event happening in the world, which is in the news and trending. If you can relate with your brand, integrate it with your moments and integrate it with your brand and create a moment marketing creative or a video or whatever you can. As simple as the recent Zomato creative, the hoardings wherein ye mangunge ye de denge and all of those things were all about one thing, which is moment marketing. Then Yuvraj Singh hitting 6 6s was a moment which all brands catched upon. Why do you need to do moment marketing for your brand? Is because you and your content is going to be trending, and when it is trending, what happens? More people take notice, more people visit your profile, more people end up following you. Right or wrong? Absolutely right. Alright, these are a few examples of content buckets, and you can obviously like make a perfect mix of these. It can be 20, 20, 20, 20, 20% each, 30%, 40%, 20, 10 each as well, or it can be 5%, 5%, 5%, plus 80%, whatever you decide. Whatever works for your brand, whatever your audience likes to consume, right? For Zomato, it is more entertaining content and meme-based content versus educational content. For other brands, let's say Tata, it's more educational, more trust-building content versus entertaining content, right? So certain things that you can do as individuals is repurposing your old content. Now, repurposing your old content is by far the best technique to create content out of the old content that you have already worked on. Imagine there is a reel which performed very well last year. Recreate it now, repurpose it now. Nobody remembers it. Because people forget your content very soon if you talk about different things every now and then, as a brand and as an individual both. Repurpose your old content and make sure that you use it in your recent content strategies as well. Second is testimonials work the best because internet works on one thing, which is what? Social proof. The more you show people using your product, the better it is for you. The more you show people using your products, the better it is for you, because people only love to believe people, not what you are talking as a brand. So testimonials can be a part of UGC also. UGC is user generated content. So let's say I bought this mobile phone. If I talk about this mobile phone every now and then, what happens? More people who are following me get influenced and they also want to check it out. Similarly, for this blazer, for this shirt, for this specs, everything that you are wearing, everything that you're using as a service or as an edible item. More testimonials get more customers. That's the bottom line. Tips and tricks about your industry. Most important to attract people within the same mindset, within the same TG. More to talk about your industry news, current affairs, and more stuff in an engaging manner on Instagram, the better your audience is going to refine itself and better it is going to become. Like fashion trends of 2023, if you're a fashion brand. Like digital marketing trends of 2023, if you are a digital marketing agency, so on and so forth. Design trends of 2023, if you're a design or a branding agency, right? Okay. Showcase various uses of the products. Whatever products you have, describe them. And then funny reels have their own content altogether, have their own market altogether. Do this a little bit if it matches your brand persona, your brand archetype. What is it that your brand looks like? What is it that your brand wants to present? Serious, trustworthy, hope, caregiver, Tata. Funny, humor, youth-centric, Zomato. Get it? You see funny reels on Zomato. Got it? Alright. But you don't always have to talk about a product or your service. You have to talk about content which is going to be relatable to every individual involved in your business. While it can be difficult to do so, but try to involve the people who make the business with you, right? The more you are able to do it, the better it is for your content. Are you getting my logic, my friends? If you are, amazing, right? So the more relatable you are to people, the more shareability, the more chance of getting viral. So before you plan on to shooting your content, first plan your content buckets. Divide them into buckets, and under each bucket you have different content, videos, reels, carousels, static posts, lives, whatever you want to do. Like in this example, how Zomato relates exams to food, it's funny, relatable and catchy and shareable both. In together, if you compare these three reel videos and their views, they have got about close to 10 million plus views put together and lakhs of people liking this video. Simple animational videos, not even a lot of transitions, but just create good copy, good content. That is what Zomato is all about. Good copy, good content. And they never sell you food. They only talk about food and then remind you that they are in the business of selling food online. Yes? All right. And then what happens is, you as a brand, whenever you want to make sure that you want to send across a brand message to your customers, you keep hitting that nail again and again, so that the next time you think about ordering food, you think about Zomato before Swiggy. Alright, how can you make your brand more relatable than your product? So what is it that I'm trying to tell you? It is simply make your brand more relatable, more remembered, more and more nurtured than just a product. Because people remember brands, products can be introduced, reintroduced, newly introduced, or repackaged too. Second part of your reels after your content strategy and understanding the video and the breakdown of your video and audio structure of your reels is audio. Audio is one thing which can also make your reels go viral, make them trending, and make it go wow, make your audience go wow. A lot of people actually produce their own audios, specifically people who are into music, specifically people who are big creators. They want that original audio tag next to them simply because more people will want to then use it. Yes? Just to give you an example of this thing, a brand creates a jingle and asks you to do a challenge with that hook step, whatever it is. You do it and you end up winning. Top 3 people end up winning some big prizes like going to vacation, whatever. So they created their own audio, they created a campaign around their own audio, and they created a hook step, they created a challenge, made sure you use it, more people use it. And when more people are using it, what happens? Your people see it, their people see it, it creates a ripple effect as well. Try to produce an audio of your own if you can. If you can't, it's completely okay, but keep as many original audios as possible, and also use trending audios as many times as possible. Because if an audio is trending, you as an audience have already listened to it multiple times. The next reel when it comes, you will eventually end up watching it because you are singing that song in the head. Right? Yes? Okay. So get on trends before they go viral, because your content can be more crawlable, more valuable. You are the first mover's advantage. If you create a trend, you are at the top. If you follow a trend faster, you are a little below the top, but still closer to the top. If you follow a trend after a week, you are somewhere down the line, and it's not going to be very helpful for you, right? For this, you'll have to switch to a creator's account or a business account, whatever you are, a creator or a brand. How to actually find reels which have trending music? Simply by going to @CREATORS, which is creators account on Instagram. It features weekly reports of challenges, audios which were trending in the previous week, so that you can do the same. Second, follow Mad Over Marketing. Third, follow Social Samosa. And fourth, follow Social Media Dissect. And fifth, follow Tarun Makhija. I'm going to help you find these trending audios every week on week as well. Use these audios to make your case, to make your reels, to make your videos, and then it might go viral because of the audio as well. So how do you understand whether an audio is trending? While you're browsing reels, you see this arrow next to them that shows that your audio is actually trending, and this audio is being used by multiple people. That arrow right there in this example is in the circle. If you can notice the circle, that is what I'm talking about, right? This doesn't have that circle, doesn't have that arrow. That means it's not trending anymore as an audio. Another audio format is ASMR, which is an experience that you can curate for the audience, which can help them live the moment with you. Like for example, if you're a chef or somebody who is into food recipes or a restaurant business, show the recipe, show the dish from chopping with the chopping sounds to it putting in the pan, hissing sounds, it coming on the plate, being plated, keeping the spoons, then serving the dish. This is with real audio, so it is an ASMR experience. It is something that is soothing to your ears and you like watching it because you feel that you are a part of that experience and you are doing it along with the person in the video. This can be true for Legos, this can be true for stationery brands, restaurants, so on and so forth. So you can see a couple of examples and then we can obviously try to create our own version of the same. Original audio. While original audio is difficult to create but not impossible, hire a music producer who can do it for you. Create a jingle, create a challenge. Make sure that it goes viral by asking a lot of your friends to use it. Firstly, let's say 100 people use it of your friends. Ask a few influencers to use it if they can too. If they can't, you can obviously take a budget from your client, or you as a client can do the same yourself, because the only way to go viral is for people to use your original audio. The algorithm favors original audios more than people using other people's audios or songs. Got it? Might not be the easiest thing, but you can still try to use the original audios by all means and make the most of them. So in the example I was just telling you, firstly create a challenge. Make a music with beats, create a brand filter, do a voiceover, sing a song, create a hashtag. Either or a combination of all five, combination of three of them, two of them will also work. If you make a music for your own brand like a jingle, create a challenge around it, ask people to do the same thing again, create a hashtag for the challenge and track the best ones, give top 3 something, because the only way to go viral is to people using your original audio. Got it? So use this challenge and let me know how it goes in your marketing campaigns. All right. There is one such challenge that I created back in 2020. I did that entire challenge myself. It is called 90-Day Challenge with Tarun. What is this challenge? It's a challenge that I want you all to take with me together. So firstly, are you ready to take the challenge? You might be wondering, maybe I'll decide later. No, you have to say yes. The 90-Day Challenge simply says that you got to create content for the next 90 days without expecting anything in return. So take out a pen, take out a paper, not a diary, a paper. Write this down word to word along with me. I am going to be a, leave a blank. And I will create content on, leave another blank. Write the next word in bold and caps. Consistently for the next 90 days without expecting anything in return, my friend. That's the catch. And each time you upload the content, use the hashtag 90-Day Challenge with Tarun so that I can track your content and see if you're using this and see if it's helping you or not. In the first blank, in the first blank you can fill what sort of content creator you want to become as an individual. This is more of an individual challenge for you, not for the brand. And I'm going to create content on which topics. So for example, I am going to be a educator based creator, and I'm going to create content on educating the audience about digital marketing, personal branding, content creation with a tinge of self-growth and positivity. That's my thing. That's my outlook. So take this challenge today, starting right now and day 0. Before you go to the next part of the session, I want you to take an oath with me. Yeah, take an oath. Keep a hand on your heart and repeat this with me. I will never fall in the trap of perfection before uploading any new content on any social media platform. Perfection doesn't equal to progress. Only progress equals to perfection. It's the other way around. When you keep progressing, you keep perfecting yourself. So progress, take action, do things, do things, do things. Don't think so much because there's nothing like perfect. Go post that reel today, which is in your draft since many months, many years as well. Alright, take this challenge and tell me how it goes on my Instagram DMs or on my LinkedIn DMs, wherever comfortable. Alright, let's quickly come to some mobile editing tips for your Instagram Reels, which you can create on the go. Number one, placement of your content. While you see this diagram, it cannot go above the frame, it cannot go below the frame where your username is present, or on the right hand side or extreme left. It has to be right in the center, which is the safe zone for your text to come. It cannot go beyond this, cannot go below this, cannot go below it, cannot go here. It has to be in this bracket only, in the 1280 cross 1080, 1010 bracket only, because over here your username is going to come, over here your icons of like, comment, share, and more options is going to come. So please make sure that it is over here so that people do not miss out on reading your text. Number two, adding a thumbnail is going to add and increase your views of the video by 10 times. Reels charge your business. Don't DM that. 3 things to do that, 5 things for this, 5 must-have apps. All of these are thumbnails created on Instagram stories, adding a picture from the gallery, using Instagram fonts, using some icons, creating them so that you make one thing clear for yourself, which is you don't rely on heavy editing tools. If not this, you can also use Canva, but a thumbnail is going to increase your viewability, your viewership, because people click on thumbnails. They read thumbnails and then they click on them and then they go a step further. Editing apps on your mobile phone can be InShot, one of the best, one of the easiest, Vita, Final Cut Pro. If you're an expert, if you know how to edit videos better, you can edit them on Premiere Pro as well, and softwares like After Effects. If you can, that is amazing. If you cannot, very good. If not, this also, Instagram itself is a brilliant video editing app, right from adding subtitles, right from adding transitions, to adding sounds, to adding music, to adding captions, everything else that you can do in Instagram Reels editor itself. And Instagram has introduced 20 to 50 new features only on Instagram Reels. There's a reason why, because they want you to use more Reels, spend more time on the app, click on more ads, get them more revenue. The toolkit. Basic toolkits that you need are a mic, a ring light, a tripod, and a green screen filter. If you have neither of these, perfectly fine. And if starting off, you just need you yourself, your mobile phone, and natural light. Completely okay if you don't have these, because you don't go to the gym after you buy new shoes. You go to the gym every day consistently and then you buy new shoes. Same thing with content. Become consistent with your content creation journey, then buy the equipments. Don't invest in them if you are doing it for yourself initially. If you're doing it for a brand, please invest in basic equipments, because you need to create a higher production value for the brand. Now, how to find trends? 2 ways. Either you can go to Instagram creators account, or you can go to the social media dissect account, or you can simply follow me. I can help you with that as well. Or you can simply go on Google and search for latest Instagram trends, and the first link you get is going to be our website. It's going to help you find trends. Then only and only create those trends which are relatable to your niche, your business, and your type of products. Don't need to be a part of every trend which is coming to your Instagram, right? Trending audios, trending reels, trending challenges make and give you higher and higher reach. Remember that always. Hacks. Number 1. These are my personal Instagram hacks that I have been using since pretty long. Number 1, how to increase your views? By increasing the user's time spent on the reel, your views will increase. If I see the reel twice, that is going to count as 2 views. Story views are also counted as reel views. Using long informative captions are going to make sure that your audience waits, reads the caption, and then moves to the next reel. Engage with high reach accounts within your brand niche or within your own niche 15 minutes before and after your posting. This is going to get you more traction on your Instagram profile and more traction on your reel as well. Use limited relevant hashtags which are now replaced by Instagram topics. Select a topic which your content is relevant to now, and Instagram hashtags can be just the top 5 most relevant ones to your content. How to increase more shares? The chain reaction effect. Imagine I share a reel, I ask 10 people to share it on their stories. Their followers see it, some of them share it. Some of their followers see it, some of them share it. It's a chain reaction. So focus on shares, then likes, because shareability leads to virality. If you like a content, it remains to you. When you share a content, you share it with people. Right? Add humor whenever you can if it suits your brand personality. Highlight a product features every now and then. Create challenges and make them a big success by getting influencers on board to get more shares too. And obviously, humor gets highest number of shares in India specifically, no matter what you're doing. Finally, after these actionable hacks, we know that ye dil mange more. So I'm going to give you my top 5 secrets to grow on Instagram in 2023. Number 1, keep your reels short and simple. You've heard the KISS formula, KISS. Keep it short and simple. The shorter the reels, the higher the reach, the higher the shares, the higher the followers. Number 2, consistency. You've heard this like 1, 2, 3, 4, a bazillion times, but have you been consistent? No. As a brand, if you're fresh and new, post a reel every day. As a creator, if you're fresh and new, post a reel every day. When you keep growing, you can reduce the number, but initially you gotta show up every day, because when you show up every day, people remember your brand, people remember your product, people remember you, and they will end up buying from you. Or at least remember you and end up buying from you 6 months later, 8 months later, 10 months later. You never know, my friend, but you gotta be consistent. Number 3, show your face more often. People relate to face, people relate to humans more than just textual related reels. You like it or not, make the camera your best friend. If you don't know how to make it your best friend, I'll give you a tip right away. Imagine you're talking to a friend and then talk to the camera. It's going to be so comfortable. Put a picture of your friend on the backside of your camera and then talk to the friend instead of the camera. Shoot with an angle which is like this, talk over here and shoot from there, so you don't have to face the camera. 4th, keep a person behind the camera so that you can actually speak to the camera. Got it? Showing your face is going to increase your brand value, increase users' interest in watching the reel, and increase your shares as well. Number 4, build your USP. If your brand or your creator has a brand or your personal brand doesn't have a USP, it's not going to last long. Your reels have to be unique, never seen before content, high valuable, snackable content which is going to start and stop ASAP. Number 5, make reel insights analytics your best friend. Analyze your reel insights on a weekly basis. See what is working, do more of that. See what is not working, change some things in that. If it is not working still, drop it, introduce new things. And to find new topics, you can go to answerthepublic.com, search for your queries. It is going to give you so much more. Reels Insights is your best friends. Reels Insights are your best friend, my friend. Right? Okay. Keep it short. Be consistent no matter what. Show your face more often. Build your USP and make Reels Insights your best friend. These are 5 most important tips for you all to make your reels go viral in 2023. Well, time for bonuses. I'm going to give you a tool which you can use for paraphrasing. Quillbot.com is one such tool which is going to help you paraphrase your captions, paraphrase your content each time you're not able to do so. Number 2, Deck of Brilliance. It's a deck of 52 different emotions with 52 different types of multiple campaigns embedded in them, so that whenever you're out of a campaign idea, out of a strategy, you can click on that deck, see the campaigns, generate an idea. And number 3, if you're ever short of making and writing a good copy, use ChatGPT as a tool. It's trending, I know. Use it. Or Toppy.ai as a tool. All right, with that, I want to just tell you that make reels consistently and post them consistently. They need not be perfect, my friend. With that, we complete the Instagram Reels 101, Instagram as a business tool in 2023. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, go implement all of this, because learning is only helpful when it is implemented. And you know what to do. Follow the 90-day challenge with Tarun. And the last thing, wherever you go, whoever you meet, whenever you can, don't forget to smile and spread a smile. Thank you so much, guys. That was my time. You can always write to me on tarunmakhija@hotmail.com, or Tarun Makhija on LinkedIn or Instagram if you have any doubts. Thank you so much and keep rocking.